Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Shakira binti Ramzi.
Hi, I'm Balkis.
Hi, my name is Siti Salwa Khalid.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Fatimah Nabila.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurlana Afika.
Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad is a manufacturer of cow milk and dairy items in Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Brunei, Philippines and Vietnam. Since the 1960s, it was already under Royal Friesland Foods, a Netherlands-based global co-employable in 1963. Pacific Milk Industry Malaya Sdn Berhad, presently Dutch Lady Malaysia, was set up, creating improved consolidated milk in their current manufacturing plant in Petaling Jaya. In 1975, the company was renamed from Dutch Baby Milk Industry Malaya Berhad to Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad in 2000 to align with its major brand Dutch Lady and to emphasize its new commitment. The mission of Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad is helping Malaysians to move forward in life with trusted dairy nutrition, and its corporate vision is to further strengthen our position as the leading dairy company driving growth.
Dutch Lady is one of the big companies that invented the combination of demographic segmentation and behavioral segmentation. Basically, demographic segmentation is indeed the process of breaking down market into specific group of consumer, just as by age, gender, and income. For instance, Dutch Lady mainly focus on demographic segmentation when producing milk so that the customer can purchase it. Besides, when middle-aged family and children are the primary demographic of the Dutch Lady business. Then, kids and teenagers are the age group with the highest nutritional needs and demand for quality assurance products, while behavioral segmentation split consumers into groups based on their product knowledge, attitude, usage, or response. Most of Dutch Lady products meet the needs of the consumer by giving kids all the nutrients they need for healthy growth. As for the benefits of, Dutch Lady can provide its consumer with high-quality, nutrient-dense and dairy products. To be a successful company, Dutch Lady is targeted based on the customer age. We all know that Dutch Lady offers many dairy product brands for both kids and adults, and each glass of Dutch Lady milk has the natural goodness of cow milk. This makes them target the age range of 1 to 6 for children and 7 to 15 for teenagers, because typically have relatively high nutritional needs. Not only that, but they also target adults between the age of 25 and 35, since the Dutch Lady milk contains a lot of calcium to promote the growth of strong teeth and bone, especially for those people. Furthermore, the company offers to both gender, which are men and women. For example, the company offers Friso Mom Gold to pregnant and nursing women in order to protect and give nutrition to the baby alongside the mother. Aside from that, those customers that have a hectic lifestyle, particularly men, tend to like Dutch Lady products since they help them recharge their energy after a long day. Next, Dutch Lady concentrate on those with low and intermediate income. They come out with a reasonable price so that the customer can afford to buy and provide nourishing milk for their kids or themselves. Lastly, they tend to focus on the benefits of where they produce reduced fat milk as a choice for consumers who want to consume fewer calories because it has a low calorie content. To be short, the Dutch Lady products serve the needs of the consumer by offering all the nutrient kids need for their healthy growth. By having a busy schedule, it can be an excellent meal replacement and is portable due to its environmentally friendly packaging.
Market positioning is a specific strategy and the ability of a company to influence how customers view a product or brand in comparison to its competitor. So, what are the difference of Dutch Lady from other brands? First, low price, so they can gain market acceptance. 2. Dutch Lady offer a variety of liquid and flavor milk to children of all ages. 3. It is the first company to use UHT, ultra high temperature pasteurizations, and 0% sucrose or less sucrose formulations. 4. Dutch Lady employs several selling techniques and has applied the mix strategy. Lastly, Dutch Lady give customer rewards like loyalty points, which they can use to earn free or discounts good every time they make a purchase. Dear company, Dutch Lady has a functional structure, organizational, since they separated into divisions. Dutch Lady also successful in promotional activity and company came out with creative and innovative ideas. For examples, adding some new features and functions to any existing promotional product. And Dutch Lady employed over 600 professionals and experienced employees to ensure the company long-term growth, so their employees contribute to the missions of the company.
Dutch Lady has to treat the supplier as partner to provide customer value. Supply problems such as supply shortages, delays, or natural disasters can cause sales in the short run, while rising supply costs may force price increases that can harm the company's sales value. For Dutch Lady Company, they have their own supplier. They have their own farm and finance cows as main resources to produce their goods. Other than that, Standard Food Solutions is the sole distributor for Dutch Lady product. The impact of the marketing company towards the Dutch Lady marketing strategy is they will always have the supplier because they also managing the supply. They manage the produce milk that is full of wholesome goodness for generations. Furthermore, they have established a standard of quality and passion for milk that makes them one of the world's most popular breeds for producing milk. They never run out of supply, and they manage to sell their final products continuously, as we can see today.
Market intermediaries, which the impact is Dutch Lady able to maximize the exposure of their brands and sell it through everywhere in the country. For example, the Dutch Lady distributor in Johor will distribute their product to all the retail outlets in the city, including small grocery stores in rurals. Since the product have branches into many main distributors in Malaysia, the market will always have a sufficient stock supplies. Next, we can see where Dutch Lady is running business-to-business transactions. For example, many retailers such as Lotus, Aeon, Giant and other grocery or convenience stores such as KK Mart, 99 Speed Mart and 7-Eleven function as intermediaries to sell Dutch Lady product.
Dutch Lady must gain strategic advantage by their positioning offerings against competitors' offering. Dutch Lady also must know how to do a competitive analysis of competitors and have a competitive advantage. An organization must understand what value-added services their competitor is providing or the unique selling point of their competitors. What benefits of the company can offer to the customer which competitor does not offer. Dutch Lady milk industry could be said to have a perfect competition in the market, maybe not only in Malaysia but also worldwide. The reason why it is a perfect competition is that because many firms sell about the same product like Nestle, Good Day and Fernleaf also produce milk same as Dutch Lady.
This public can be categorized as the government public, local public, financial public, the general public, and etc. The public is one of the many factors that support Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad in improving its production and intensifying its marketing strategy to the international level. How? To prove how this public can affect the Dutch Lady of Malaysia is when the campaign organized by Dutch Lady, which is MKT campaign, has been fully supported and has been well received by the public in Malaysia. We can see the support from well-known artists in Malaysia such as Shah Al Yahya and Mia Sarah in this marketing campaign have given a good impact on the marketing strategy undertaken by Dutch Lady, which the participation of the famous public artists can attract the trust of the other public, especially children and parents in Malaysia, to buy and support products produced by Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad. Same like public government. For example, in 2019, YB Puan Teo Ni Ching, the Deputy Minister of Education Malaysia has resigned in officiating and making Dutch Lady Milk Industry World School Milk Day campaign a success. She has attracted other public interest and trust to be directly involved in this campaign. So we can see here, with the involvement of the public in Malaysia, it has given an impact which show that the people of this country strongly support the production of dairy products. And even the objective of Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad in increasing the rate of milk consumption also be achieved. Customer can also be categorized as business market, international market, government market, and consumer market. So under business market, I give you one example, like Lotus, which are customers under the business market who get product from Dutch Lady and they act as retailer. How Lotus can affect the Dutch Lady Malaysia industry? We can see here, when Dutch Lady manufacturer give a discount and set a low price in the market if the customer buy wholesale at the Dutch Lady factory, this strategy actually attract Lotus to often obtain product in large quantity from the Dutch Lady manufacturer. So this strategy actually have caused Lotus to become a regular and loyal customer of Dutch Lady Milk. Therefore, customers such as Lotus who consistently buy Dutch Lady product actually give good impact on maintain and grow the profit of Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad.
In Malaysia, few years ago the birth rate was declining and it was convinced that this trend will be continuing in the coming years. This situation is negatively affecting the Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad sales. Milk is the main product and the majority of their products are designed for babies and kids. With the birth rate decrease, which means the kids are not as many as last time, and this may cause a downtime in company sales. For the elderly, as their age increase, their calcium in body will lose faster than they were young. This may cause them to suffer to osteoporosis, a disease where the bone of strength will decrease, hence increase the risk of broken bone.
In terms of economy, as we have seen, the country is currently experiencing the COVID-19 problem, which is causing the country economy to decline because this country had to restrict and suspend some business activity to maintain public safety and health. So Dutch Lady cannot control the economic impact will actually give bad effect on Dutch Lady profit. For example, we can see because of the economic downturn resulting from COVID-19, this has caused the price of global dairy raw material that they always use to produce the final product has been increased. And this has forced them to use a lot of money and capital to meet the high demand for their product. So this actually gives a bad impact on the Dutch Lady milk industry, but they still strive to provide affordable price for Dutch Lady product so that each customer can afford to buy and practice the benefit and nutrient of milk in their life.
Milk is the basis of their products, but it is not the only raw material used. They also use raw materials such as cocoa and palm oil for end products and the paper and cardboard for packaging. Their parent company, Royal Friesland Campina NV, has been a member of the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, known as RSPO. In line with this, they have since 2011 manufactured their products using 100% sustainable palm oil. The same effort has been put in place for cocoa, another major ingredient used. They use only sustainable cocoa that meets the UTZ2 certified criteria.
So, what is the impact for technologicals? First, Dutch Lady investing 400 million in new manufacturing plant at Tech Park in Banda Estek, Negeri Sembilan. Dutch Lady also take a great pride in building a smart factory with Industry 4.0 standard. Then Dutch Lady hired Royal Haskoning DHV, and Royal Haskoning DHV will build new production facilities that will revolutionize a supply chain processes to enable to produce Dutch Lady range of nutritional products. Dutch Lady recognized as essential service by the government during Movement Control Order MCO. Therefore, Dutch Lady continue to develop their nutritious product. It is actually government approval to operate during the MCO in 2021 in order to support the government national health agenda. Lastly, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Industry to support the growth of the local dairy industry. This is in line with the government's goal to achieve 100% self-sufficiency of local fresh milk by 2025 as part of the National Dairy Industry Development Program.
In terms of cultural, the effect of the cultural environment on the product produced by Dutch Lady can be seen in the Malaysian community itself, where most of them are the ones who create a culture of consuming side food to maintain the health of themselves and the whole family. This is because Dutch Lady milk industry is one of the companies that is believed to produce the largest, best and most suitable dairy product for all age, and this will cause many families from Malaysia to choose this product to increase the rate of milk consumption in their daily life. In other words, regular customers like parents who always use Dutch Lady product in their daily life to maintain family health have helped they influence the minds and belief of their children to also like the Dutch Lady product. So here I want to show that actually this parent itself has created a culture to love Dutch Lady milk. So when parents always buy and practice Dutch Lady product for their children, then the children will also participate in practicing and liking that product. This can change the lifestyle of nature and make milk the culture of every family member. So due to this cultural environment, it has positive impact on the Dutch Lady company in achieve their objective to create a community lifestyle that value dairy product.
So far, Dutch Lady already sell nearly 1 billion carton of milk every day due to the market high demand for their product. Since they are very aware of the issue, the company expand or open more milking room apart from the barn as a result of the rising demand. This room have a particular duct system that may link the milk extraction to the milk chilling tank. As a result, the milk cooling tank can hold around 50,000 liters of milk at once and the procedure can be done quickly. Other than that, the company itself employ an electronic data interchange (EDI) as its platform to communicate business paper by employing a system in a standard format, ensuring that all the departments may quickly and easily obtain information from one another. It is also referred to as the capability and practice of exchanging information electronically between two organizations rather than in a conventional manner. By having this EDI to Dutch Lady, it will quicken up the information processing process. Dutch Lady has a lot of competitors such as Farm Fresh, Good Day and Nestle. In order to maintain the operation and product quality in this industry, the company itself obtained the ISO 9001 certificate, which makes sure that the product that the company produces is halal, has good manufacturing practice and good hygiene. While further imported Dutch Lady goods are also certified halal by the country of origin and halal certification bodies that are recognized by JAKIM. Lastly, Dutch Lady has always produced a new flavor of their milk product to ensure that their customer won't grow tired of the current flavor that they had released. For example, they add a new flavor such as vanilla ice cream, chocolate caramel, flavor milk, cookies and cream. Besides, they produce a Dutch Lady protein milk that contains about 40% of the protein in the product. By having this, it is the best way for Dutch Lady to respond to the competitor so that no company can beat them. Other than that, they do a collaboration with Disney and Marvel to entice the children to purchase milk instead of getting bored with the same packaging.
In this regard, the MI applauds the Ministry of Agriculture and the food industry recent announcement to establish a more comprehensive and sustainable national food security policy to increase security at all levels of the food chains as the nation is still heavily dependent on important for the majority of its food supply. The company firmly supports the government effort to strengthen national food security measures, according to the MNR Managing Director, Mr. Tarang Gupta. With the slogan "Strong Me, Strong Us," the MNI new Dutch Lady line of cutting-edge goods also exemplify Malaysia's continuous commitment to combat the COVID-19 epidemic by enabling Malaysians to grow and advance in life while consuming meat. This is especially important during this trying economic and social time. Due to the extraordinary effect of COVID-19 outbreak, Dash Lady milk industry behind Berhad claims that the expansionary budget have given the rakyat and business community the appropriate target help for recovery. According to Dash Lady Milk Industry Berhad, the 2021 budget was created in the spirit of Kita Jaga Kita and Malaysia Prihatin. The dairy industry claimed that because of the extraordinary effect of the COVID-19 outbreak, the expansionary budget will give the rakyat and business community the proper target help they needed to recover.
Since Malaysia and other countries are facing with COVID-19, Malaysia has announced that the country will have a movement control order MCO in order to stop the disease from spreading. As a result, the number of workers that could not attend the office increased, and all of their operation had to stop for a while. Due to this, the Dutch lady must respond to these circumstances for workers to work in harmony. Generally, the Dutch lady companies need to pay attention to their employees as well as create a work schedule to know who will attend the office that particular day in order to have a flexible working day. Besides, by having a work schedule for the employees, it can prevent the disease from spreading. After all, the company needs to respond to this issue in order for the business to function smoothly. Dutch lady always keep their place one step ahead of their competitor. With innovative input, they constantly generate superior results. Responding to this will assist the business in maintaining its attention on its objectives, which are to provide Malaysians with strength and capability through the nutritious goodness of milk. Dutch lady company must identify the flow of its competitor and use those as advantage for the company in order to maintain its market share. This can be seen from the previous statement that Dutch lady has manufactured a wide range of goods compared to other competitors, including Dutch lady protein milk, which has contained a 40% protein that even its competitor can't beat.
Economy. This business, in my opinion, need to consider numerous factors when conducting their operation. Dutch lady was also impacted by unexpected economic factors like inflation and illness like COVID-19. Strong adaptable supply chains that can respond to changes in consumer demand and make a judgment in response to supply constraint by COVID-19 response mechanism will be necessary to get food where it is required. In my opinion, Dutch lady must certainly assist the government by offering competitive price while purchasing items or even providing financial aid to needy organizations. Food vouchers should be usable in both regular and unofficial markets and allow for sufficient purchase of fruits and vegetables. Government must come up with an innovative idea on how to provide alternative to school lunch in situations where schools are closed for extended period of time only of COVID-19. I think that they can take part for that particular things.
Marketing mix. For the first P is a product. First thing is the size. Mostly all the type of Dutch lady product available in different packaging, format and quantity. For example, Dutch lady milk available in 3 format, UHT, sterilized and pasteurized, and different pack size to serve every household needs for any occasions. Next is variety of flavor. Dutch lady available in variety of flavor and keep release a new flavor for their product. For example, a Dutch lady banana flavor milk is now a permanent offering as there is a continuous demand. And third is the ingredient. Dutch lady is served a sufficient nutrient in every product in order for Malaysian people consume a best milk as healthy diet.
Dutch lady use product line pricing, which takes into account the cost differences between products in the line, customer evaluation of their features and competitors' prices. Other than that, Dutch lady also apply product bundle pricing. Product bundle pricing combines several products at a reduced price. When Dutch lady sell individual pack, it will make the price is more expensive than they sell it to bundle or combine all the product into one packet. The buyer has to be smart buyer to purchase the combo of the Dutch Lady milk because it will be cheaper. For example, if one box of Dutch Lady 200 millimeter is 100 ringgit and 50 cent, but if we buy 6 times 200 milliliter, the price will become 7 ringgit and 99 cent. So the discount that the customer get is 1 ringgit and 1 cent. Furthermore, Dutch Lady also use psychological pricing. Dutch Lady use psychological pricing like odd pricing, which means some price or odd number only under round numbers. For example, the price of Dutch Lady Pure Farm Full Cream Milk 450 ml sold as 4 ringgit 99 cent. This type of pricing strategy is based on the belief that certain price or odd number just under round numbers to make goods more appealing than other buyers.
The Dutch Lady product are fast-moving consumer good. This indicates that the Dutch Lady use intensive distribution to sell their product through all available channels. The channel that they use, as can see on the slide, is producer, retailer, and consumer. The action and procedure were necessary to get a product from the producer, because the company can design their distribution channel to make the product and services available to customer in different way. Next, the retailer channel, it is including all the activity involved in selling product or services directly to the final consumer for their personal and non-business use. For example, Dutch Lady will distribute their product through a supermarket, hypermarket, and convenience store. On the whole, it is more convenient for the targeted customer, and this strategy is more creative and can satisfy the customer needs and wants. Last but not least, the consumer channel refers to the management of the target audience. According to the research, most kids love to drink something rich in milk and flavor. As a result, Dutch Lady provides many flavors of milk such as chocolate, strawberry, dates, and more. This is the reason why the Dutch Lady managed to sell all of the milk for all generations, especially the kids. Type of retailer carries the Dutch Lady product, which is supermarket. Supermarket are most frequent visited type of retail store. Furthermore, supermarket have moved upscale, providing improved store and environment and higher quality food offerings. Typically, supermarket are the chain store supply. The second one is convenience store. Convenience store are a retail outlet that sell a limited range of prepared and ready-to-eat food, bottled beverage, household staples, tobacco product, and periodicals. The convenience store are basically typically small in size but open for extended hours, and in most cases are staffed by a relatively small team of cashier, stock worker, and manager. It is usually located near a residential area that is open for long hours 7 days for a week.
The best approach to inform, remind, convince, and influence consumer to make a purchase choice for a product or service under a brand is through brand promotion. Dutch Lady business use a variety of marketing techniques to advertise their goods and make sure that they are preferred meal for every family. Clearly, consumer will purchase goods if they offer benefit beyond the requirement that they be used. The first one, premium. Customer will also purchase at the time and without our knowledge begin to collect the several vibrant color offered, turning the free item into a collection. The gift is more cost-effective if it can be put to practical use. It's important to always stress the selection of free gift, and Dutch Lady never pass out the chance to grant this offer. Each purchase of 3 packs of Dutch Lady juice milk 4 times 200 ml, buyer will get a free ceramic bowl, 250 ml. The bowl is made of ceramic and comes in 3 lovely vibrant colors. It can also be used at home. Secondly, sample. Dutch Lady often use the sample method as a promotion tool. This is because it's an easy way to introduce newly launched product as well as give an approach to new buyers and try out Dutch Lady product. Customers should be able to select one of the available free sample. This is because each function of the sample provided have its own purpose. Parent can choose the Dutch Lady 1 to 3 for Dutch Lady curious kids aged 1 to 2 years. Thirdly, contest. The participants in this contest are, in my opinion, indirectly luring a new client. This is due to the fact that since the social media posts will entice They are close friends and relative to enter the contest. Additionally, their shady promotion and newly released product will be made known to them. Fourthly, due to its delicious array of dairy goods for the whole family, Dutch Lady is highly recognized in Vietnam. They provide yogurt drinks, full-fat milks, powder milks, and sweetened condensed milk. Promo items let you get closer to your target market. For instance, using POS display, we like to highlight your item is a good idea. Giving free food, promotional product like the colorful watch and fidget spinner is also an easy method to differentiate yourself from the competition. Fifth, price pack. For practically all groups, Dutch Lady also provide package at reasonable pricing. For family with multiple children, reasonable pricing is crucial. Breakfast without cereal and milk is undoubtedly something for another day. Among the examples of package price offer are Dutch Lady Can Signature Chocolate 4 times 240 ml only for RM8.99 on Shopee.
Okay, let's move to recommendation. First, constantly updating and improving marketing activity in new mediums. As we can see, Dutch Lady Meat Industry Berhad often advertise their business through poster, advertisement, newspaper, or through mass media such as television and radio. Actually, this has caused many customers to get favor marketing update because most of them, especially young people, spend a lot of time using gadgets such as mobile phone, computer, and laptop, which they used to get update from social media. Now, social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and others have now become a new medium that is often used by the community. So, we suggest that Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad need to use this opportunity to constantly update and improve marketing activities by using social media or websites that are easy to access. Second, to sustain and maintain profitability, Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad must make effort to build dairy farm in Malaysia. Okay, since most customers from Malaysia are interested in the product produced by Dutch Lady, it can cause the demand for product Dutch Lady will be increased dramatically in this country of Malaysia. So, this can have an impact on their profit because to meet customer demand, the Dutch Lady Milk industry need to use a lot of money and capital to import and buy raw material with the maximum quantity from major companies located in the Netherlands. So we recommend that Dutch Lady Milk industry to have the effort to open its own dairy farm in Malaysia because it can reduce the cost of capital production on imported goods. For example, Dutch Lady can follow their competitor like Farm Fresh, where this company have a large-scale dairy farm in Malaysia. They also known how to maintain the freshness and quality of milk starting from the selection, the best breed of cattle, the cleanliness of the farm, the way they process and etc. So if Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad use this initiative, they can reduce the cost of dependence on dairy product imported from other countries. To conclude, marketing is very important part of business management for Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad. The product offered by Dutch Lady will not give any meaning, but will be detrimental to the company if the product offered cannot be marketed effectively. So overall, to determine the success and be able to influence the result of a business through marketing, it is very important for Dutch Lady to understand the micro and macro environment in managing their product business. Dutch Lady need to manage all elements of the micro and macro environment by scanning, monitoring, predicting, and everything micro and macro conditions that affect the business. In fact, the Dutch Lady must also always maintain their productivity by ensuring that the product, place, promotion, and price that they implement are at a level that can afford to ensure the company resilience will remain long and continue to increase. So, by emphasizing all these marketing elements, Dutch Lady Milk Industry Berhad can be an excellent company in the management of increased productivity level and also able to increase competition in the industry.